Hey guys, I'm Kent and welcome back to my channel. So today I've got another cool product from MNNTHBX. And like the bronze swing arm bushings that I recently put into this bike, when I first saw this product, I wasn't exactly sure what it did or what the benefit would be. But now that I'm riding this 2019 Honda Monkey much closer to its limits, I'm definitely appreciating those swing arm bushings, and I expect I will appreciate these just as much. So on the triple tree, the bar clamp doesn't mount solidly to the triple tree. It has these rubber spacers, two on the top and two on the bottom in a conical shape that give the handlebar a little bit of play and flexibility. And while these bikes are typically built to be comfortable little motorcycles where maybe you want a little bit of flexibility and vibration dampening, as you start riding it on the track and you want more feel and sensitivity of the handlebar and that feeling that is connected to the front wheel, there's again that solution by MNNTHBX to have a solid mount that definitely tightens up the feel of the handlebar. So as you can see, I'm actually changing up my handlebar situation on this bike once again. I was running the Chimera FC clip-on, which moved the bar a little bit forward, and I had clip-ons that swept back. And then I was running the U-Bomb mount with the same Woodcraft clip-ons. I'm now trying a fully flat bar. It does have a little bit of a sweep back, but I'm trying to get it a little bit lighter, a little bit lower, and this Renthal bar that I have here looks great. The main challenge with this bar though is I'm also about to install the Racing Bros full cartridge suspension on this bike, and here at the top of the tube I need a little more space. Right now I need about 5 more millimeters or so. So I was taking apart the setup so that I could see how I could get a washer in there, and there is about 5 millimeters worth of thread so that I can have a washer to get the height that I need. But that's when I realized what these little rubber spacers were, and that's again when I looked up and recognized, oh yeah, that's a thing I saw previously from MNNTHBX that could help tighten up my steering at the same time. So anyway, the installation of this looks super easy. I'm actually going to put these back in so that I can show the installation process. And just as a follow-up to the bronze swing arm bushings, now that I have a full track day on them and also some riding around town, they really do make an incredible difference in the suspension on this bike. I think if you were even running just the stock suspension, you would get quite a performance enhancement with this Gears H2 racing setup that I have. It is absolutely amazing. So that is also why I'm doing the full cartridge suspension in the front to match the great suspension in the back now. But just wanted to do a post review on these swing arm bushings that they really are fantastic. All right, so I partially reassembled it so that I can show how easy it is to take apart. There really is only two 14 millimeter nuts, one on each side, and there is just enough space to fit a tool where you can fully loosen it. And once you get both of the nuts off, there's a big washer. I already have the other side disassembled, and then the whole assembly can lift off. And you saw that one of them fell off from the underside. There's two on the underside, and then you can see up here there's two, one on each side on the top side as well. So this product comes in two different sizes. It's M12 is the stock size, and then there's also an M10 version if you're running certain aftermarket brands of risers. And you can see actually while the nut is just an M8 threaded nut, the actual portion that goes through the bar spacers and the top triple clamp is actually quite a bit wider. So I measured mine first to confirm that it was 12 millimeters in diameter. But the installation process again is just removing the old one and sliding the new ones on. I'm actually also going to add a spacer here between the clamp and the bar mount though, so that I can get that extra little bit of height that I was looking for. Okay, and on the underside here, getting in one of them, I'm going to use a smaller washer since I'm no longer having to capture all the rubber. And then the stock nut. And I'm going to get the other side started too, and then I'm going to torque these down to 25 foot-pounds. All right, so as promised, a very easy installation. It really was just a matter of backing off the two 14 millimeter nuts and taking out the rubber mounts and popping in the 4 aluminum ones. Again, I added an additional 5 millimeter spacer. I now have plenty of space here so that my Racing Bros cartridge suspension will fit after I get that installed. But really excited about this setup and glad that I was able to get these mounts installed at the same time. So like the bronze swing arm bushings, I'll do a follow-up and let you guys know from a performance perspective what I feel. But as I started to push this bike harder, I've noticed that feeling of the handlebar not feeling completely connected to the front tire, especially when I'm riding it more at its limits. So really excited to try this at the track, and I'll follow up with you guys here soon. So anyway, thank you everybody very much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos and keep on building.